So a deal might look great on paper, but why we actually walked away, this is a great example. So we found a facility in Missouri. One of my business partners lives there. And so it was a really great matchup. And so we started talking, negotiating straight away with the owner. And she was like, hey, I want to retire. I'm like 76 years old. I want to go live in Texas with my grandkids and the grandbabies. And so immediately we started negotiating and talking about the deal, and it looked good on paper, like everything was solid. And we waited to the very end. And what we found in this property is we called the county and we said, hey, is there any other properties being built in this area, in this development? Because the two things I want you to take away and learn is you can have all these data softwares like Track IQ, Radius Plus that you can pay for, or you have to also do your own due diligence. And by calling, there was nothing in the pipelines, development pipelines to be constructed in that area, but we called the county and they actually said that there was a 100,000 square foot facility being permitted and built in the next month or so. And so this was something that, software is missed. And this was a very important thing because the biggest thing that can kill self-storage is more self-storage. Like if there is a market, if you're the best operator in the world, you can never outcompete a bad market where there is so much storage facilities. And so when a new facility comes on the block, especially, within the first year of purchasing, it's going to allow you not to fill up because that facility is going to open up brand new and your facility might be 25 years, older, and they're going to slash prices. They're going to be like, hey, new facility, $50 for a 10 by 10, where your 10 by 10 might be like 110. And so you're going to have low occupancy for about 2.5 years while they fill up. And so that is the biggest thing is you always have to double check. So that is the biggest thing. I'm going to say it 2 times. You always have to double check to see supply and demand because a market can make you or break you. So in a 1 mile radius, like it was right down the street, we decided, even though we got a negotiation, like the best negotiation ever, it was like a $2 million deal, 4% interest, 7-year balloon, no payment penalty. This was, going to be a dead deal in the road. This was a big cross line where we found out like what people should learn from this. And I tell this to my self-storage school students is don't get excited about a deal and negotiate it from the get-go. Make sure you check supply and demand and the competitors before you go out there and take that effort. And so these are the things I want you guys to walk away with is learning, becoming a good negotiator, and then also knowing when to say, hey, this is not going to meet my needs, but I'm going to go wholesale this and make some more money to sell it to someone else that might be in that local area. And so you can walk away with $50,000 to $125,000 because even though it was a dead deal to you, it might be a great deal to another investor. So those are the things that I would advise to make sure before buying your first facility.